Greetings. I'm the Reverend Jen Fenner of Epworth United Methodist Church. We find ourselves in week 3 of a focus on discipleship and disrupting the status quo. This week we're focused on self-care, and we find ourselves today in Mark 12, starting at verse 30. Jesus says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And then love your neighbor as yourself. There is no commandment greater than these." Part of what I love about this text is the way that Jesus speaks about all elements of who we are: heart, soul, mind, strength, neighbor, self. I invite you to consider how many times on any given day do you really sit before God with your heart and your soul and your mind and your strength? We live in a world of 1,000 distractions, and I'm certainly top among those who are often present but not fully present. And yet God calls us to love with heart, soul, mind, and strength. There is no way to be doing 3 or 4 other things if we want to be present to God and to each other with heart and mind and soul and strength. I also love the fact that Jesus connects not only with this verse, but in every way in which he teaches. Jesus connects our love of God and the investment, heart, soul, mind, and strength that we make in God. Jesus connects it with the investment that we make in our neighbor and in ourselves. Where's your heart today? Where's your soul right now? What rabbit trail has your mind wandered down? And where's your body, your strength, your physical capability? And what would today feel like if you had some moment in which you dedicated all 4 of those things to God's presence? Just to feel in your body, to reflect and meditate in your mind, to open your spirit, and to allow the warmth and the light of who God is to enter your heart. If each of us were to do that once a day, how would that impact the way that we show up for each other? How many people in your life really stand before you, heart, soul, mind, and strength? What a gift it is when we give that to God and to each other. But the interesting thing is that Jesus seems to imply that we first have to begin with ourselves. We love our neighbor like we love ourselves. And we love our neighbor like we love God. And we can't fully sit in the presence of God if we're not able to embrace who God has made us to be. So who are you before God? How do you love yourself with heart and soul and mind and strength? And how does that impact your relationship with the divine and your relationship with your neighbor? True discipleship is not just a mental game. It's not just memorizing scripture. It's not just moving through a list of spiritual disciplines like prayer and worship and scripture reading and even service. True discipleship is holistic, comprehensive, and requires a self-awareness, an awareness of God, and an awareness of others. So today I invite you to be still long enough that you can begin to feel all of those things.